Today's lesson is on frames and arrows. For frames and arrows, we have to look first at what the rule is. For every frame and arrow, you're going to see a rule. So for example, this rule is to add 5 cents. Okay, so for every time we see this arrow, we have to add 5 cents. So if we're starting with 10 cents, I'm just going to write an add 5 cents up here to remind myself. So I know that I'm going to add 5 cents. So 10 cents plus 5 cents, I know that that is 15 cents. And I want to make sure I get that cents mark on there because the rule is 5 cents. Okay? Then I'm going to add 5 cents here. Okay, you don't have to write this up there, but it's a good way to remind yourself if you might forget the rule. And on some frames and arrow boxes, as you get practicing this more, the rule actually might change. So we know that this solid arrow means plus 5. So I'm going to go 10 cents, 15 cents, plus 5, 20 cents, and 20 cents plus 5. If I check it, I know that's 25, so I can tell that this answer is right. 25 cents plus 5 cents is going to be 30 cents. Okay, so for the next one, you see it's plus 10. I'm going to add 10 cents to each one. Now this one doesn't have a rule in here. So we looked, we didn't see a rule. So what we're going to do is we have to look over at our boxes and we have to see what we think is happening using these solid arrows. So here we have no idea because there's nothing. We know that this is a 7. We're still not sure. We know that we don't know what this number is, and then we go to 15 to 19. So we have to think to ourselves, what can possibly be happening here? And since this is the only one that actually has something happening in between it, I look at this and I say, what's happening between 19 and 15? Between 19 and 15, and you try to get the answer in your head, and for this one I'm going to just share it with you. It's plus 4. Yes. I know that I have to do 15 plus 4 to get 19. So if this one is plus 4, if this solid arrow here is plus 4, that means my rule is going to be plus 4. And I'm going to go write plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, and plus 4 by my rules. So I'm going to do 19 plus 4 is 23, because I know that because I've practiced my addition. And I'm going to say here, to get to this first one, I'm going to say, what plus 4 equals 7? Well, you probably would think about that for a second, and you would come to 3. And I'd check it. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Yes, that works. And then I'm going to say 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4 I know is 11. Then I can check. 11 plus 4. Yep, that's 15. That works. So basically, you have to first check the rule. And if there is no rule, you have to look at the numbers and see what's happening in between the numbers to find the rule. You can't just make it up yourself. You have to find it, at least not yet. This one you can make up one of your own, because that is make up it totally yourself. See here the rule is to double, so you're going to double the numbers as you go through it. For tonight's homework, the page looks like this, and you want to show somebody at home how to do these frames and arrows. So you check the rule over here is plus 3 cents. The rule over here is minus 100. So you're going to go through these. Make sure you mark your rule up here, your plus 3s. Go through here. Make sure you mark your minus 100 here. Okay? For this one, you've got to figure out the rule because they didn't give it to you. So you have to look over at this, figure out what is happening between these two numbers, and you write it right in the rule box. Then you go back through, write the rule here, do it for the other numbers. Now this down here, we've also been working on money in our classroom. Okay, so you want to work on figuring out how much money this equals. And it says write it in dollars and cents notation. Okay, so this means you need to have the dollar sign. Okay, and the worksheet already has the dollar sign on it for you. Okay, you need to have at least $1. Okay, and it might not be $1, it might be $0. But you need to have something here. Then you need to have a point, and you need to have 2 digits. So this is a decimal point, and let's say it's $1.29. You would write $1, and 29 cents. Now maybe it's only 42 cents. So in that case, if I said write 42 cents in dollar and cents notation, you would write your dollar mark, because you always need that, and then you would write a 0, because you have no dollars, your decimal, and 42. Okay, so that means 42 cents right there. Okay, so that is tonight's homework, and if anybody has any questions, please feel free to send me an email, and good luck.